Hi friends and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about something that's a little difficult for a lot of people to digest, and it's a topic which is very I would say it's some people who experience it, they know what it is, and some people who have never experienced it, it's difficult for them to believe it. Black magic or negative energies or very strong negative energies. So when we are talking about black magic or negative energies, I'm going to talk about what it is, where does it come from, how does it impacts you, and when does it impact you, and what can you do to deal with it. Before I begin the video, I'm going to take out one card for you guys as a message. So let's see what's the message for the viewers. Okay, discernment is the message that I have, and another is contemplation. So somewhere, yes, it is important for every one of you, each one of you, to basically contemplate or think about what are the things that are happening around you, what are the things that have happened around you, and how those things have impacted you. Also, the cards are saying that so I'm going to basically read this card so that you get the exact message that this card says, and it says, use discernment combined with wisdom and you will soon make a discovery that could benefit your life or lives of others in a wonderful way. Something of greater significance has been or is about to be discovered, and discernment will be required. So basically the cards are saying, and contemplation is there, that the mermaid is contemplating the reality of her revelation and thinking about how, if this discovery should be revealed and to whom. So the card basically is saying that you might be at a situation where you want to discuss or where you want to share some information, or where some information is coming to you, and you have to be very discerning while you share this information or bring it to light. Or if something comes to light, some information comes to light about someone, be mindful and use discernment if you decide to share this with the third party. So basically whatever is happening in your life right now, whatever is happening in your life or around you, the card is saying that this is a time for soul searching. It is saying that you will discover some new aspects about yourself, and like the layers of onion, you will see a new you. You will make new discoveries about new facets, about new things, and whatever is happening in your life, whatever is happening around you, know that you are not the court, know that you are not don't have to cast the judgment. And if you actually try to push things too much, there will be gaps, there will be problems, there could be misunderstandings. But if you actually be discerned, and if you see the things what are happening, if you see the things in the new light that is coming, and there is something that is coming to light, so you will have to be very careful about what you share, who you share the information with, who you share the thoughts with, and also what is coming to you, how do you take it. But there is some information that is definitely coming your way, and it will require a little of discernment. So that's what the message is, and you'll probably have been contemplating or thinking about this information or this thought from a long while now, but now finally is the time where you let things flow. Whatever happens, you let things flow in your life. And use your wisdom. That's going to be very important. So let's just begin with black magic. What is black magic? Does it exist? Is it a reality? So we all, everyone, each one of us, and everything around us has an energy field. So we call it aura, right? So everyone, everything around us has an energy field, and that energy field is called aura. How you can understand it is, if you see a sun, if you see the rays of the sun, right, and it is mostly strongly around it, you see a circle. Or if you see a tube light or a bulb, you see some light that's just around it, like a shadow of light around it. Or if you see moon, you see a circle of light around it. Similarly, if you see the pictures of gods or the higher power, people with higher power, you will see a halo around their head. That's basically your energy circle. So that's basically your aura. Your aura is created based upon what energy are you carrying in your life and in the particular day or particular moment, because it keeps changing. The energy keeps changing with your emotions and with your thoughts and what you are thinking and how you're feeling. Now these, everything has an aura, but the human aura or the aura of the things is not really visible from the naked eye, so we cannot see it, but you definitely can feel it. And I will tell you how do you feel the aura. So sometimes you would have experienced that somebody comes, you know, or maybe I will give this example later once I explain you the levels of aura. So basically the energy field can be understood like this, that sometimes what happens is that you suddenly will feel happy, and there is nothing strong that has happened in your life per se, or in somebody's life around you to make you that happy, but you will feel happy. That's because people who are into the same aura, same energy field, there is something that is happening with them, and they're feeling happy, and that happiness is flowing to you as well. At times what happens is you feel sad without any reason. There is no reason, but you're feeling sad, your heart starts sinking. That's because people around you, the energies around you, they are impacting your aura, same energy field, and that is why you're feeling that energy. Now the aura or the energy that we carry, there are different levels to that aura. So we can say that the aura that is not very stronger, then little stronger, then very strong. So you can put that into bracket of 1 to 10. So there are 1 to 10 levels of aura, of how strong the aura is. Now when we are talking about aura, and when we are talking about levels of aura, there is positive and there is negative, right? There are people who think negative, there are people who believe negative, who do negative, so they will carry a negative aura. So there is a positive aura and there is a negative aura, and both the people who carry a positive and a negative aura has the same levels, different levels basically of aura, that how strong their energies are. So if you usually see people who are inclined towards something like a black magic, or something like a pursuing like higher level of negative energies or devil, are from level 8 to level 10. So that's negative, towards negative. And if you see in the positive, the level 8 to level 10 will be people who will be more inclined towards spirituality. They will be, so it's the similar, right? So it's not that when we talk about light, we can completely ignore or say there is no dark. There is darkness, right? That's the only reason why you understand there is light, because there is darkness. You understand the sun because there is night. If there is no night, you would not understand the sun. If there is no dark, you will never understand the light. If there is no devil, you will never understand the divine. So definitely the source lets devil also develop, and I have already discussed it in one of my previous videos. I will share the link here, so I will not go to detail of that, but the source definitely allowed the devil to be developed, because every human being, every person had to undergo certain difficulties to understand or to learn. The soul had to learn. Without difficulties you don't learn. So for learning there has to be difficulties, and then there has to be tests and exams. That's how you study, right? So there has to be good teachers and there has to be bad teachers, and that's where the balance happens. So similarly there has to be positive energies, positive people, positive auras, and there has to be negative energy, negative people, and negative auras. Now what is black magic? Black magic basically is when you develop your aura or your negative energy to an extent where you are able to manipulate the negative energies or the souls, and these are the souls of very new souls who are actually stuck into some emotions, some lust, something. they are still stuck into some emotions, some things of the physical world. They are not able to leave that physical world, and I've already discussed how the levels of souls are. So please watch the soul journey playlist, and you will understand this. So these souls, so their black magic basically is when these guys who are onto very high of negative energy, they are able to manipulate the souls or the negative energies to have them impact on somebody else's aura or somebody else in a negative way. That is what black magic or impact of negative energy is. Now to understand this, I'll further simplify it. So sometimes what happens is that you meet with somebody, or there are gurus or guides, or there are some temples or some gods or some deities that, or something that you pray to, and you know and you have the faith that whatever they say, whatever comes out of their mouth, it happens. Now how does that thing happen? They have a very, very positive impact, like you want to take their blessings, you want to talk to them, and you feel that there is a positive impact in your life. Now how does that come? That comes because their positive aura is very, very strong, and when their positive aura is strong and the source is definitely the positive aura, that impacts your own aura and your positivity gets stronger. When your positivity is stronger, you will attract more of the positive things in your life, and that's how good things start happening into your life. You connect with more good people, more good situations, and things starts becoming better for you in your life. So that is how the positive energies impact, or positive people impact, right? Similarly, the same thing applies to the negative energy or negative people, because they also equally have an ability to impact your aura and make it negative. So when it is negative, you will attract more of the negative, and things start becoming bad or haywire or problematic, and that's when people tell you that somebody has done black magic on you, because if nothing in your life is working, everything is going haywire, everything is problematic. Why? Because that negative energy is impacting your energies, your aura, and it is impacting your aura big time. Now how do these, and there is a lot to this topic, so today is just an introduction, and I will slowly and gradually make videos and give you more upon that, so that you are able to understand it in the little more depth. So what happens is, when does this negative energy impact? Because everybody does not get impacted by black magic, right? There are people who heal black magic, who deal with black magic. It doesn't impact them. Why? How? So the negative energies impact you when your aura is weak. So when your positive energy is very, very weak is when your negative energy impacts you. And you will even if you talk to astrologers, they will tell you that your stars or your planets are weak at this point in time, and that's why this negative this black magic is impacting you, and it is making everything haywire. How does the planet impact? The planet impacts because or the stars impact because we are all made of the 5 elements. So we are all made of the 5 elements, and when we are made of those 5 elements, all these planets and everything around us is also made of those elements, or they are either those elements. So anything that happens in these elements will definitely impact us because we are part of them, right? So that is how it impacts us. So when your stars are weak, the negative energy or the negative impact or black magic impacts you more. Now how do your star go weak? What happens? It is not only that the external energy itself is only responsible. There are internal things that are also responsible. Like for example, if you are into bad health, so you're not taking care of yourself, you've not taken care of your health, your diet is not right, so you are into bad health. When you are into bad health, when you are sick, you are unwell, your aura gets weakened, and when your aura is weakened, that's easier time for the negative energies to impact you. When you are very high on emotions, and especially negative emotions, very high on emotions, that's when your aura gets, the positive aura gets weaker, the negative aura becomes stronger. That's when the negative energies impact you. When you are mostly into sadness, anxious, sad, think about what is not right, put yourself as a victim, think things are wrong with you, people have done wrong with you, you're mostly procrastinating, you're thinking about bad things, you're thinking about who did what bad to you, you're mostly into that energy. Now when you're into that energy, the negative energy will be very easy for the negative energy or the black magic to be done to you, because your aura is already weak. So when your aura is weak, it is difficult, it is very, very easy to get across your aura and have anything impacted upon you. So whenever you are into negative energy, whenever you are into negative thoughts, whenever you are high on emotions, whenever you are physically unwell, these are the times when your aura is really, really weak. And when your aura is weak, it is easier for the negative aura or negative people or the negative energies or the black magic to be impacted on you. And if somebody tries in that zone, in that area, they will be successful. Now how do you deal with that? And first of all, let me give you an example also, that how does it impact. So you would have experienced that sometimes you meet with somebody, some person, and you just want to be around with that person, like you just like the energy so much, you just want to be around that person, you want to listen to that person. Why does that happen? Not that this person is only divine always. This happens because whatever energy that you are into, if you have a negative aura or if you have a positive aura, this person has a stronger same aura than yours. So if you have, say, a negative aura of 5, this person will have a negative aura of 7. So the aura will actually connect very well with each other, and that's why you will feel attracted or good about that person and want to be around that person. Similarly, if you have like a 5 or a 4 or a 6 or a whatever positive aura, and this person has a higher one from you, you will feel very, very attracted and connected to this person, and you will feel that you would want to be there. Similarly, if you meet, there are people that we meet and we repel them, we just don't want to be around them, we just want to run away, and even if physically or intentionally we are not kind of wanting to run away, our body will give us that sign. You would want to go to the washroom, you'll feel thirsty, suddenly your body will start reacting in a different way. That's because this person carries an opposite aura. So if your aura, and opposite and stronger, so if your aura is positive, this person has a negative, stronger negative aura. So if you are at a scale of 5, this person is 6 or 7 or 8, or if you are carrying like a negative aura, this person is positive and the strong positive aura, and your aura is repelling it and wants to just run away from it. That's how the energies kind of react with each other. So now how can you deal with this? How do you know there is a black magic? How do you deal with it? Knowing black magic is little difficult, but there are people who can help you understand. At times cards also help you understand that there is black magic, and if you see there are suddenly things happening which are beyond your control, you are suddenly seeing things going haywire completely, that means that there is some negative energy that is impacting on you. Now how do you deal with it? Do you get scared? What do? You don't have to be scared, because then fear is again a very, very negative emotion. So if you are fearful, you are negative. If you are negative, you are all making the negative area negative power stronger. So you are actually helping people who are doing black magic. So what do you do in that situation? First of all, the first thing that you should start doing is start creating a safety circle for yourself. Okay, safety circle, there is a exercise on the channel, my channel also. There otherwise also the YouTube has a lot of those things, so you can figure out how do you, whatever you like, how do you want to make that safety circle. I'll put the link here in the description box. But you make a safety circle around you. When you make a safety circle around you, you can make it for your family, for the whole world, for the whole universe, for planet Earth, for everything you can make it. The stronger, the more you make it, the more you make the safety circles, the stronger your own aura also gets. So you make a safety circle every day. Now energies we can't see, right? So safety circle you won't be able to see, so it's not really like a circle around you that you can see, but energy wise it will be made, and it will help you kind of let the negative energies kind of move away from you or stay away from you. Now when you start the practice on day 1, your energy will not be that stronger that it will be able to push off everything, but slowly and gradually your energy will become stronger. Second, be into positive energy zone. So take care of your health, take care of mind, take care of your thoughts. Don't get into any negative thinking, don't get into any negative zone. So don't think negative, let go of the past. Have that gratitude, attitude of gratitude, practice thank you exercise, practice good positive thinking, because the more positive you are, the positive the aura gets, the stronger the aura gets. The stronger the aura is, the less impact any negative energy could have on you. Third, meditations will help you. Now when I'm saying meditations, there are a lot of myths about meditations. There is already a playlist that will help you understand those myths. So meditation doesn't mean that if you're not able to sit and meditate for hours, you feel guilty about it, or meditation doesn't mean that you have to, your mind should be free and you should be focused, then only you can meditate. Meditation means even if while going to sleep for 5 minutes you are thanking everything, you are into a good energy, that's meditation. So anytime during the day, just ensure that you are into good energy, you are into positive energy, you are saying thank you, you are thankful for everything that is around you, and if you get time you can chant mantras or kind of sit and meditate, that's also impactful. So take out some time to be positive, practice positivity every day. That's one of the reasons why worship or having temples in the home and worshipping every day was made compulsorily, because that was basically a way to put one place where there is positive energy, because you are praying every day there, so your energies are positive there. So that is another thing that can help you make your aura stronger and positive. Now few other things, like we say burn camphor, we say use basil leaves, we say use black salt. Now these things are basically, what happens is that the energy field that these things create or these things carry are very high vibration, and that is why they are able to repel the negative energies away. And if you use if you burn camphor, the energy field will become clearer, and when the energy field is clearer, the negative energies will not be able to impact. So that's why you are able to deal with a kind of a little bit of a black magic and all those things. Even burning Havan Samagri or Loban, so all of those things really help in black magic. Even carrying or keeping tulsi or keeping the basil plant in your home, like outside your home, it really helps. So these are few things that can help you, like even if you keep like a glass bowl and have a pinch of salt with water into it, water absorbs the energy, so it will attract and absorb the negative energy in itself, and then later you can throw it and put the fresh water. So these are small little things which are vibration or energy based, they can help. Now at times what happens is that if the negative energy is very, very strong, like if somebody is really kind of used a soul or something to create that negative impact upon you, then at times when you go to the experts who are into this zone of, who can see the energies and who help the by freeing these souls or all of that, they ask you to do certain processes or certain things. That's because that soul has some hunger, there is something that's left in that soul from this world, and there is a way how you can actually satisfy that soul and get that soul free to move from basically to move away from those negative people who are using that soul, who have captured that soul. And that is how they tell you to do certain sacrifices or certain things, and that helps that soul to get free, and you get over black magic. So that's how this happens. But there are a lot of people who use this negatively, who use this to gain money, who use this to gain personal benefit. That's why the best possible things that you should do in terms of keeping your energy positive and keeping your life positive and staying away from the negative energy and negative people in black magic is meditate every day, keep your vibration high, keep your health well, keep a check on what are you thinking, and if you are into that positive, and don't have clutter around you, don't have electronic waste around you. So everything has an energy field, right? And if you have anything that's not right, that's not functional, it has a negative energy field, and when it has a negative energy field, it will attract more of negative energy. So release everything that has negative energy, that's clutter, that's not functional, and you will see the energy change happening for you. And that's the easiest way to get rid of or stay away from the black magic. So I hope this helps you. You can send me your questions, and when you send me your questions, I will be able to send you make more videos, and I will give you answers to more of the things. And like I said, this is just an introduction that should help you with this, and let's see what is the message for you guys. Wow. So two messages, one of that I saw in Hindi video as well, which I didn't read because it was the third card. It said surrender worry. So it says make a commitment not to lead an anxiety driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that spirit is guiding you always, which kind of goes with what we discussed also, that the more you are worrisome, the more you are worried, the more you are thinking, more you are anxious, the more these negative energies impact you. Second card is surrender obsessive thinking. If you are obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity and even solve the problem. So if there is anything, like I said, the first card was also contemplation and discernment. So you will have to actually see what is it that you are obsessing about, you're thinking too much about, you're worrying too much about, you are focused too much about, because till the time you keep your energies very, very focused on something, you don't leave the space for energies to work there, right? So they are very dense, they cannot work. So let go of the worry, whatever you are thinking about, let go of the worry and ease your energies a little. The moment you stop thinking about the person, the situation, the things, you will see things working out. So ease your energies and let go of whatever is completely you are obsessing about. Rather feel more positive, think more positive, and believe that spirit or guides or souls are helping you, and you will see that thing happening. So I hope this helps you. If it does, please share it with everyone else, because these are some things that there are a lot of myths around, and people are really scared about. So just share this and let this help other people also. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.